What happens when two men with the same genetics choose opposite paths of discipline? This is a 180-day experiment comparing semen retention and overstimulation. I tracked Ethan and Marcus for 6 months. They started at the same baseline, but their daily systems were worlds apart. Ethan lived the typical modern lifestyle: constant scrolling, high dopamine gaming, and processed foods. His system was in a state of chronic overstimulation. Marcus chose the path of the Stoic. He practiced strict semen retention, cold exposure, and deep work. He was training his nervous system for stability. At the start of the experiment, the differences were invisible. On day 1, both men stood side by side with similar skin quality and energy levels. But the biological clock was ticking. Every release and every moment of overstimulation was affecting the neurological pathways in Ethan's brain. By day 30, the first subtle signals began to emerge. The way they carried themselves started to diverge as their internal chemistry changed. Marcus's eyes became more grounded. His posture reflected a man who was no longer a slave to his impulses. He moved with a new sense of purpose. Ethan, however, began to show signs of restlessness. His hands were often fidgety, and a slight shadow of fatigue started to darken his under eyes. By day 60, the contrast moved from the mind to the body. One man was stabilizing his androgen receptors, while the other was constantly draining them. Marcus displayed intense masculine facial tension. When he walked down the street, he held eye contact with ease, projecting a silent, powerful presence. Ethan was deteriorating. His posture slumped further, and his facial muscles seemed to lose their tone. He became reactive to every external notification on his phone. At 120 days, the difference became extreme. This is where the compounding effect of discipline versus indulgence became impossible to ignore. Marcus had developed an aesthetic fit-taper physique. His skin glowed with health, and his movements were deliberate. He had mastered his internal environment. Ethan struggled with brain fog and social anxiety. His eyes were constantly darting, reflecting a nervous system that was fried by constant digital stimulation. By the final checkpoint at day 180, the transformation was complete. One man had built a temple. The other had allowed his foundation to crumble. Ethan remained isolated, trapped in a cycle of impulsive behavior. While Marcus gained time and energy, Ethan was losing his grip on his own potential. The lesson is clear. Your habits literally build your face, your body, and your presence. Retention isn't just a choice. It's a physiological restructuring. Your presence is trained through what you refuse to do. The full biological system used in this experiment is in the description. Start your journey today.